What is going on, you guys? So I got a bunch of stuff in for the car, and one of the things I got is this ICT Billet Alternator bracket kit. So figure why not install that, see how it fits. So you can see down here I got my little test bracket that I kind of built up just to fit in there. So I'm gonna go ahead, get that pulled out, get the other one thrown on it, see how it fits. Now, unfortunately, there's no good way for me to kind of mount a camera up here, so just kind of holding it in place right now. I don't know if you guys can even see that really, because I can't see what I'm filming. Okay, alternator's out. Got one more bolt on that bracket. So that's everything that comes with the kit. 2 brackets, 3 bolts, a nut, and the spacers. Now, depending on my crankshaft offset that I use for the harmonic balancer, I might need to machine some different spacers for it. I have a couple different options for how far the pulley offset's going to be, so I might be able to use those, might not, we'll see. But let's get that stuff bolted in and see how it fits. So the kit didn't really come with any instructions, but I'm pretty sure this is how it's supposed to go. So this bolts to the block here, and then the bracket will kind of swing off that. You have the one bolt goes through with a nut on the other side, and then a bolt with a spacer into the block. So now I'm going to try to set the camera up in a way where you can see me install it, but I don't think you're really going to be able to see me install it because there's a big turbo in front. So I'm going to go ahead, throw it on, and then I'll give you guys a little view of how it's mounted in there. First, yeah, for some reason I can't get the camera to stay up without falling over, so let's try and do it with one hand. So we got that top bolt in, bottom bolt is started. So basically that's the way the alternator mounts right there. It's got its adjustment on it. Go ahead and snug it all down real quick and then see how we're sitting for offsets and stuff like that, and check to make sure my pulley will work with that. Now that's bolted in place, I got my harmonic balancer. It's obviously not the best way to measure this out. Once the crank and everything is in there, I'll probably have to do a little bit of shimming to line it up better, but we can kind of get a rough idea of where we're going to sit in there and how much adjustment we're going to need to make to the alignment on it. So this is going to be sitting around there. And oh man, I can't even really see. I mean, I can kind of see from here. It looks like it's gonna line up pretty good. Might need a little bit of shimming, but I think we'll be all right. So that definitely looks like it's gonna work. You know, for 40 bucks or whatever I paid for it, you know, no complaints there, man. ICT Billet is just, you know, they're making tons of really cool stuff for these, and you know, just brackets, things like that. You know, I think that alternator bracket, like I said, it was about 40 bucks. You can see I have this ICT Billet Whalley cover right there also, and that was like $35–40, super cheap. Those coil relocation brackets that I made, after I made them, I realized ICT Billet sells basically an identical setup to that. A little bit different on the mounting, so I still would have had to modify it, but comes with all the spacers, hardware, everything you need, and they were also only like $35–40, so you know, definitely a good way to go with that too. Overall, I'm pretty happy with the fitment on it. You know, just bolted right in. No tension or anything like that. It's just got the little slide on it to put the belt on and make it nice and easy. So that's gonna be it for this one. Just do a little install video on the ICT Billet Alternator relocation bracket for anybody that wants to do something like this. So like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you're new, follow the build along, and I will catch you guys later.